Okay, so having a lot of trouble with my webcam here. Hopefully it will cooperate with us. Um, just want to do a little brief thing about accuracy. So this one's pretty self-explanatory. So A, in accuracy for the CRAP test, the reliability, truthfulness, and correctness of the content. So you want to look at, of course, where does this information come from? If you're applying some of the other letters from the CRAP test, you may have already found that out. So maybe it's a newspaper or TV journalist, or maybe it's an academic researcher in a particular field, and they work for a university or some other kind of institute. You want to find out if the information that they have provided is supported by evidence. And so if it's an academic paper, then you're probably going to see the evidence of the research. So there's going to be probably some kind of charts or graphs. The citations can help with that too. Mostly it's going to be evidence of the research. So whatever they found in their study, for example, or a clinical trial, like um, how, say it was a drug or something, how the drug affected the people in the trial. So that's going to be your evidence. If it's academic, of course, you can look to check and see if something has gone through a peer review process. So remember, you can check if it's an academic journal, you can check and see if the journal does peer review or not. Now remember, that's not the end of everything if something hasn't been peer reviewed, but it is definitely a good way to kind of take some of the work off yourself trying to figure out if the evidence is accurate and reliable. And then you can check and see, this is especially true for news, current events, hot topics, controversial issues. Check and see if you can verify any of the information and claims in multiple sources, especially from non-biased, or you can check both, sides of an issue to see if you can kind of verify the information one way or another. Of course, bias is important if you're trying to do something where you need to know the bias. But if you aren't, if you're trying to write a paper, let's say, and you just want to know the facts, then you want to make sure that your resources are not presenting biased information as well. And then lastly, you want to make sure that your item is free of a bunch of spelling and grammar and mistakes and typos. That especially true on the internet for web articles or other websites and whatnot. If there are a lot of typos and spelling mistakes, then someone obviously didn't take care enough to fix those before they posted information online. But it's a good indicator that the information may not be as correct and reliable if the website or page or whatever is full of a bunch of mistakes. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are doing well, and we'll see you soon.